welcome to Ephemera Files by Tommy, and today I'm going to work on filling the pockets that are already in this journal. And I went through and put post-it notes. I didn't realize I had so many empty pockets, but I have a post-it note on each page that needs something to be put inside of a pocket, with the exception of one, because I still need to do something with what I have planned for that page. So the first place that I need to fill pockets is right here. And I've got 1, 2, 3 to fill. And I need to, let's see, I think I have a lot of scraps over here and I want to use up scraps. I also have a tray that has my other blank book pages that I can use, and a couple of other things in there. It's also got my washi tape. It's also got this shaker card because I was ending up not liking how it was sitting in the pocket that I had planned on putting it in, so I took it out. So I think that what I need to do is either make this a very short card, or I need to make it tall enough to cover up her face, because otherwise it's going to look weird if it cuts her off right there. So something like that would be too tall, but if I took the bottom off of it, I'm not going to take this one off because I don't know that that's what I want to do. I could take the bottom off of it and do something like that, and it would be just fine. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to make all 3 of these cards from the same piece of paper. So I'm going to use this one. And it's just paper, so I need to back it or do something different with it. I think maybe I might make this a fold over card. Let's see. I don't want it to go past there. So if I do that, I can fold it right there on that mark. And I'm just going to get my ruler out because I am going to tear this. So I'm going to line it up. And I'm going to take that white edge off as well. I'm going to leave that in there for right now. Let's see. And for this one, let's just measure it. Need that to be about 1.5 inches wide. So there's 1 inch and there's 1/2. That's as far down as it goes. I think I need it to be a little shorter. How much shorter? I think I want to go right about here. Yep, I like that. Obviously bigger than that piece. This one needs to be about 1 3/4 inches by say 1.5 inches. So 1 3/4 inches by 1.5 inches. And I said 1 3/4 inches, which would be 2.5 inches. Yep, I like that better. So now what I need to do, I want to do something with this. I want to make it like a little scrappy notebook or something. So I think what I'm gonna do is I have this lined paper right here. Actually, this is a couple of sheets. I don't need both sheets. Put that in there so I don't lose it. And if I'm going to put it in, which way am I going to put it? Is this going to go in this way? Is that the direction? Yes. So I need to tear this paper right here at 3.5 inches. And I'm going to tear a couple of them. And then this is This is 3.5, so I need it to be 3, which would be 6. So I'm going to tear these at 6 inches. And I'm going to make one of my favorite little notebooks. And to make it, I need a safety pin. And I like this blue. I think it's perfect with that. And what I'm going to do is very simply, I make sure that everything's aligned how I want it to be inside the booklet. And then I just take the safety pin and I go through about where I want the center to be. So I'm trying to figure out where the pin's going to be when I close it. Keeping in mind that the pin will be able to move somewhat, so you'll be able to shift it around. And there we go. I also think I want to do this. I'm going around the corners. Probably should have done it before the safety pin, but it still works. And there we go. I can ink this. I'm not going to do it right now. I will ink it later. But I do like that, and I think that's going to look really, really good right there. Now for this one, I want to back it on something a little bit more substantial than what it is on right now. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some of this book page . Just deciding where I want it. I got to make sure that I've got words that don't bother me, so that I don't, words that I don't mind having in my journal. Most of the words are not going to show anyway, because I'm going to put a little piece of writing paper on the back of it. but I don't want just plain paper to be on the back of it. And so this gives it just a little bit of extra depth, texture, whatever word you want to use right there. And also, I like the bird and the numbers on there, so I am going to do this and add just a little piece of writing paper on the back of it. So I'm going to line it up where I want it to be, get my ruler, and this makes 3 layers of paper, so it'll be plenty sturdy enough to be a little tag / journaling card. Now if I wanted to, I could put a tassel on there or something. May do that when it comes time for the finishing touches. Now for this one, let's see. That paper's not tall enough. I think for this one I'm going to go this way. And I need to line it up a little bit closer to the edge, but I think I don't want to put that trim on that particular piece, so I am going to line this up. Actually, I'm going to come all the way over to the ends of the lines there. And then I can just line this up to that edge, and it should be fine. And I was looking up across my desk and I saw that, and I thought maybe I would see how that looked, and I could add that to the front right there. I think that'll look good, but I'm going to put it down like this because that will still allow me to use this part of the fussy cut elsewhere. I'm going to use my ruler, get that lined up. And I've got this part here that I'm just going to bring around to give a little bit of decoration to the back. And then that tucks in. Let's see, I think I want more of the flowers to show, so I think I'll go that direction. All right, there's that one. So the next post-it note is here. And I've got either 4 pockets or 2 pockets, depending on how you look at things. And I think I'm just going to use it as 2 pockets. And so I'm going to make 2 large journaling cards. And I'm going to get my trash to treasure box out. And actually, I may have something already made for that. Let's see if this works. if it looks good, then I'm halfway there already. I think that looks good. And I just made that card. Didn't finish it yet, but I will link to the video for that below. Now I just need something for that side. Think that that's too tall. All right, I think I'm going to try something with this. And I think that what I'm going to do, how tall can I make that? No taller than that. So I am going to line this one up, and I'm going to line up right here on 17, which from 11 to 17 would be 6 inches. And I'm going to go right to the center of that punch out, because that is actually going to give me the top of my tag. And then I'm going to do the same thing on this side. I am going to take my scissors and trim those little pieces off that stick up too far. Now I just need to cover up this part, and I think that I've got washi tape that will work for that. Needs to be a solid. If it's not solid, then I'll have to figure something else out. If I did 2 rows of that, let's see what that looks like, because I can always take it off again if it doesn't look like it's going to work very well. Do think I'm going to have to put something over it and then washi tape it. So I'm going to get one of those pieces of book page that I just tore off. Because I can cover it up with that and then put the washi tape on. And then I can use the other piece to help cover up this part on the back. Well, no, I'll just get another book page, because that's not going to work. That's not going to be enough to cover that up. All right, got that part, and I can put the washi tape over it. Okay, need to put some glue on this one. And a little bit more. I would much rather it was the book page that showed behind it, even though you really can't read it behind it. I would really much rather it was that than the other manufacturer information. Oh, well, that's kind of cool. And I just marked with my thumbnail where I needed the glue to be for that, so that I'm not gluing way too much of the page, way more than I need. Because I'm going to leave that butterfly. I was liking the raggedy edge on it, but it's just not working really well for everything else that I'm trying to do. And I am going to add something up there because I really don't want to talk. I don't really want infant graves to be at the top of my card. And now I need to cover up this part here. And I think, ooh, I just almost grabbed that blade. Did you see that? And I think I am going to use this just from there down. So let me get this lined up again. Get this paper straight. Get the tag straight. Make sure I'm in from the border where the lines start. So I can do that. I just need that to be there. I am so much faster with a ruler than I am with scissors. Faster with a cutting board, but gosh. Do I want to do that and put the decorative part at the bottom? Or do I want it at the top? I think I like it better at the bottom. I was thinking I could put that on there, but I'm not sure. I don't know. I think I kind of like it. Yep, so I'm gonna put a layer of that on there. Oh, I see, I even had the back side on it. See, I like it even better when it's the right side. I realized halfway through making these that I didn't have the camera on. All I did was, these are Tim Holtz cards. I've got 3. They were 2 different sizes, and I cut one off. These 2 are the same size. I just cut that much off of that one to make a smaller card. I took scrapbook paper that I had used elsewhere in the journal and cut it into strips that would just cover up the printed part. The part that would have Tim Holtz ideology on it, like that. Or down at the bottom it would have information. I just covered those up with the scrapbook paper. Then I took this tissue. That's just a piece of it, because I used almost the whole thing that I brought over because it was the perfect size. And I did the same technique as I did for this. I just covered the whole card with glue stick and then put the tissue paper on it. And then I folded the paper over, gluing it down. And I am getting ready to finish these cards right now. I think I might have enough of this paper. I had to have I couldn't talk for a while because of construction that was going on. Let's see, do I have enough for all of them? If I take that one all the way down, I do on there. And that one would just be right at the top. So yes, I can do this. I'm going to real quickly just tear this paper off at the edges of the lines so that I don't have that border, except for on the one card where I am going to leave it at the bottom. All right, and so I'm going to turn this over, and that means this card is going to go here. When I glue it down, this one's going to go over here, and this one's going to go up here. So I'm going to glue these 2 first. And I just realized something as I was placing those on there. That's not going to work, because this one needs to be turned that way. Unless, nope. So I'll just have to get another piece of this paper for this one, because this one is a sideways tag. Let's see, and it's going to go in the pocket that way. So I could have this on there. I could, and then when you turn it over, well, no, I would want to go the other way. Trying to figure this out. Okay. I want it to open this way. And so I want that to be there, but I don't want that on there. So maybe I just scoot it up and just let it be at the end. That's what I'll do. now I'll just tear it off at the edges. That didn't work very well. It's gonna be a much smoother edge than what I wanted. But I forgot that I can't glue things so close when I'm tearing the backing off. But that should be fine. And then I'll have to do the same thing over here. I may come back and put tabs on these. It just depends on what I feel like it's looking, how I feel like it's looking. And this one I made to go right there. This one there we go. There's that. Whew, we might get some done. I need 2 here. And I think I just want to keep those really simple. All right, I like this. I may have to cut just a little bit off of the end because it's just a little long. So I'm going to take 1 inch off. I think that that'll fit much better in there. Yep. And then this one, I'm going to cover. I think that I have enough of this. If I do it like that, I don't know, if I fold it, just do what would be the cover. Then I think I can cover the whole thing. Yes, I can. All right, and you can see that as I was going through and doing my water cutting, I forgot to do that part right there, so I'll just snip it with my thumbnail. I left intact several pieces, not at the top, not much at the bottom, not much at the top, not much on this side, a little bit more on that side, and I'm just going to wrap those around. I will need to open it up in order to do that part. And I am just gluing on the napkin because it would be really just very difficult to figure out where to put the glue if I tried to glue it on the card instead. And now I'm going to fold this over the rest of the way. And there we go. I like that too. Wondering if I should put just a little bit on there. I think that would work. Just like that. I'm not even sure why I glued that one on there, because it looks like most of it's going to come off when I do my brush. But I want my curve of my index card to still be there. So it happens. A little bit showed. Most of it came off though. And I think we're going to stop there for today because it's already been a while. And I forgot to fill. Oh, I wonder if this will work in there. Well, no. Okay, so I'm going to put another note back in there because I have not filled that one yet. I'll just do it like that. But today I made a notebook using a safety pin, one of my favorite techniques for making little notebooks. And a journaling card out of just scrap paper and book paper and writing pad. And then another little card using scrap paper and writing tablet and a digital. The next one we did, I simply placed this one. This is from the using second generation napkins and flashcards video. And then this one was super simple, and I hope that I got that on the video. It was just reusing a piece of trash. It's a trash to treasure. I just added a little bit of the writing paper up here, some washi tape and a washi sticker, and then on the back I added another piece of the writing paper, washi tape and a washi sticker, and basically that is just covering up whatever was printed on there that I wanted to cover up. So that one was really simple, used a piece of trash and very few other things. For this one, again, it was a trash to treasure. I used 3 Tim Holtz packaging card backers with scrapbook paper and tissue and writing paper on the back. And I made this card large enough that it covered up the picture in the background enough so that it doesn't look strange, but you can still see the picture whenever you take the journaling card out. And then this journaling card goes in this side pocket. And then this one goes in this little front. Let's see, and then I did one more. For this pocket page, I took, these are dividing cards that would have been in library card catalogs and things like that, and I had some that were green, and so I just grabbed one, added a little bit of napkin dry decoupage onto it after cutting it down about an inch. How much did I cut that down? An inch. And then this was a card for, it's a time card, weekly time record, and simply did some napkin applique on it as well. All right, so there were several pockets filled, and next time we'll fill even more. Thank you for joining me today, and as always, be kind. Bye.